Hello everyone, my name is Simran Mithilesh Jha and today we will be looking at the field placement and my journey at Adi Priya Hospitality Services. It is basically a catering services that I was able to work in. The journey was pretty difficult. Let's go ahead. So, there's the location where I worked. It was quite far from my place and I had to travel through local train. That is the reason I decided to work 10 hours daily to complete. Catering, it was a catering based company and it delivered the entire meal, brunch, breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner. There were different companies that we were delivering to, the company was delivering to. All the meals are planned by the dietitians and prepared with a team of chef and the staff members. Trust me, there are a lot of members in just one kitchen room. It was a pretty hectic journey while learning how to work with a lot of members. The co-owners of the companies are Mr. Krishna Shetty and Mr. Vinod Shetty. Mr. Krishna Shetty was the one who let us work here. And I'm more than grateful about that opportunity. The process of achieving the placement was first we just applied through the mail. Then I had an interview in person where we discussed about all the learning outcomes that I had to complete and why I had to do that, what was the reason, where I worked. All the formalities were fulfilled. I followed up through calls because I wanted to actually work instead of the modules. So I was trying my best to get the calls. Then once we knew that we had a confirmation, we requested him for a confirmation letter so that we could provide it to our supervisor. Then I received approval form from Matt sir. The 5 goals that I set while I was planning my journey in working at Adi Priya were these: managing food handling and preparation, plan menu, manage inventory and supplies of goods, support the co-workers to work professionally, especially within the legal activities, promote healthy living for clients that I work with, and giving them more food and nutrition options and helping them to understand. So first, managing food handling and food preparation was my first aim because according to me that is how a person should get started since I'm new to this industry. All the hygiene standard and safety practices I got a training for that. We were asked to follow the rules and regulation and learn from the workers over there. The procedures, all handling equipments, workstations. Planning menu was a tricky one because initially they did not allow me to be in a room, but I think during my second week I got an opportunity to be with the dietitian and with the chefs in the room where they discuss how they're going to plan the menu according to the needs of the clients and the companies, all the different methods while the listing menus of the clients, how do they order it, all the specific measurements they take for each person, managing inventory and supplies of goods, all the sanitization equipments, workstations, then maintaining logbooks for everything, calibration of everything, all the goods that were supplied. We had to maintain a log for that. These are some photos that I received from a brochure and I've taken permission for this. Supporting co-workers. I think one of the most important journey throughout was to learn from each another, work as team, and be opinionated about what I feel and what I expect to learn through this journey. Promote food and nutrition services. Interaction with clients, understanding what they think about the food services because sometimes they're very cringy about certain things, and making them understand why is it so important to have variety of choices in food and how does food service industry help with that? My successes was actually the most thing I'm proud of is working under pressure because the routine was very hectic and I did manage, so I'm actually happy about that. Learning food packaging, that was the first thing that was actually my first responsibility as well initially. Highlights: I've made multiple mistakes and learned throughout. Even while packaging and maintaining logs, I did not know how to go about it. Sometimes I've made mistakes, I've even been scolded. And then being able to witness the process of menu planning, because it was very exciting. There was a lot of hard work going in that. Responsibilities was, yes, maintaining logbooks, ordering supplies. So ordering supplies was at the end of the day when I had to leave. Before that, I had to discuss it with the chef and dietitian, make a list of it, and give the ordering of supplies. Influence of this placement would be I would really like to work in food industry further. Moreover, I would like to work in long-term care because since I've completed my internship in India, the work process and the culture there is different. But I would like to explore the long-term care facilities in Canada and experience how do they manage their food, because I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of more learning in this as well. I'm interested to gain more experience in the food companies here, big companies like McCain's. I want to see how they prepare the canned foods, the canned chickpeas, canned tomatoes, and ready to eat food. What are the precautions, chemicals, and the inventories they manage to do? Would highly recommend this internship to anyone who's looking for a hustle life, works great under pressure. I would recommend this internship for students starting off their career in food industry as well, because there's a lot of things to learn. Completed my 240 hours at Adipriya and it has helped me to learn everything from basic. I have a positive impact and I really would like to continue my journey in food service industry.